Hello everybody and welcome back to Highworlds! Ta-da! There's a build! I did not design this. This was actually Captain Space Lion, my lovely boyfriend, who designed this because I was trying to design it, but I got so frustrated. I needed to build around the already built structure that I had over here. So the thought process is that it's an old dock that's run down. It's been here for a really long time because this space here is going to be encased in jungle. So the jungle is going to wrap all the way around. I'm not going to go too far that way because I've been working on the tree a little bit, which is what we will get into a little bit later in the video. There's going to be this jungle mountain. I'm going to try and surround my base with more of this jungle mountain and continue it along the other side and around it. So my whole base should be encased in jungle biome, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be really cool. So the idea is that a lot of people haven't been here because it's just been tucked away in a dense jungle. So no one's seen any of this really beautiful forest that I'm going to be making. So this riverboat is one of the only things that have come through in a long time, but that's because it's ruined. It's wrecked. It's leaking. There's holes everywhere. It's basically falling apart, and there's gonna be like fish drying racks and stuff here as well, and a couple other things I'm pretty excited about, messing around with putting a lot of stuff all over the place. My fishermen are obviously still here and I can trade with them easy peasy. I would like to get all of their trades fully to the master and stuff so we can trade with all of them for everything that would possibly need. So this is my newly built fisherman boat and I love it. So I still plan on getting rid of this middle island here. It's going to get completely torn out, but this side we will work on after we finish off the tree. Without further ado, you can watch time-lapse of me placing in the many leaves for my mega base tree. This was where we got to with the leaves of the tree, and we got really far. We got super far. We just had the top section to do, but it is the most dense section of leaves that is just taking me such a long time because it's all these bits here that end up needing me to like jump out to them, and it's such a nightmare to place, but we are slowly getting there. So we just have this next part of the tree to do, and then the tree is finished and I can finally start doing some other decorations in the tree, like adding an interior, because I don't have an interior. But I will admit, I don't know if we'll get to doing that in this episode, because after we finish with the tree, I have a cave that I want to build. Where my portal to the nether under the roof is, it's in a cave. And I have been hard at work and creative designing a really cool looking design for it. And I'm super happy with how it turned out. So I can't wait to show you. So we'll get to doing that right after we finish the tree. This is the final layer. Oh. I am missing 2 leaves. I don't know where they are. In all honesty, I'm not gonna miss 2 leaves. This is at the top of the tree, and I don't know how often am I ever gonna see this, so I'm gonna leave it. But it's officially done! The tree is finished! Look at this. Oh, it's so good with all the leaves. Let's come over here. Can't wait to get more of this base done. Now that I've got where I'm living and I can get my storage in. There's my tree! That's my house! That's where I live. My happy cats, look at him. He's so cute. But now we're gonna move on to this. Way over here. There is a project over here that I have been putting off pretty much since I started digging this out. I was like, I don't want to do it because it's going to be too much work. This is too hard. I have too much digging over here. But I'll dig it all out and then I'll show you result of me digging it out, and then we'll add all the stuff later. But we got to dig it out first. There's a lot to dig out. And just like that, I have dug it out. It is a lot wider and still needs a little bit more work. I've just started on the finer details, like all this moss coming in from this pool, because at some stage I will have some dripstone dripping water down, and it has been dripping for a long time, so it's created a pool. And And so over here, there will be some leaves falling down and covering this section of the cave, so you can't tell that there is an iron farm down here. However, there will be a farm over this side that is a little bit harder to cover up. So I've just made it that I didn't want it to be leaves everywhere, basically, because that's just too much. So I made it a little bit more structured, and that there was an abandoned structure here that I have refurbished into a farm. I think we'll do the rest of the details and then close that off with the stone and stuff, the walls, and I'll make the farm another day. But for now, we're going to work on some of the details in this cave here to get the rest of it done, because for one, I want to put this portal back. It's missing. Okay, I thought I would give a little progress update on the cave. I forgot what this was called for a second. I put in the obsidian for the portal, and then we have this area for the sheep farm, which, like I said, I'll probably work on another time, and we will fully finish this area. But whilst I was in the cave doing this, I asked if Cap could come around and help me with a bubble elevator, because I really needed bone meal for some stuff. And oh, he really has cleared it out for me. Look at this. So he cleared out some of the trees around here because I do plan on building something right here. But we now have a bubble elevator that goes all the way down to the Skelly farm. I like to come down here, one, to just use it for XP every now and again, but also I needed it so I could come and get more bones for bone meal because I keep running out. And it looks really good. I'm just gonna put a torch over here because that was pretty dark. I will still use this cave for things, so I'm not gonna completely get rid of like the main entrance down into this cave. I'll just make it a little bit better, but now it is no longer the entrance straight down to here. You don't have to run all the way down. You can just come over to the bubble elevator and come straight down, and I really like that. I really, really like that. So now we can zoom on up here. Boop. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so now I just need to build a bridge across to there, get working on the exterior of this bubble elevator. So I'm gonna get on with the rest of this cave, and I'll probably check back in. I don't know if I'm gonna put in a time lapse because this video has been pretty time lapse heavy, so I might just get this finished and then show you the final result. I need to find where I put things. Put that back. Think it's in here? No? I don't have one? Do I have one? Anyway? Ah, Linted Steel. Oh, the moon! Oh, I went too high. Ugh. Okay. Let's test this out. Okay, fingers crossed. This ends up where I want it to be. Perfect. Let's go back through here. Perfect. Oh, it looks so good. How good does that look coming through the portal? So this is the cave. I put all the foliage in. Then this is pretty much the finished look other than the water down in the bottom. But we will get to that. Oh goodness. We'll get to that right now, actually. Right now, you know? I have a bucket. We might as well. Oh my god, zombies. Okay, I really need to put torches down. And light this area up. So I'll give you a look on the outside, as you just saw a little sneak peek of what I've done. Once I've done this. Perfect. Now the cave is pretty much complete. We just have the wool farm to do in there. This is how the exterior turned out. And I decided to make it look like there was a tree that grew here and that we just tunneled underneath the tree to try and find something over there, I guess. Now, obviously, this whole bit here is a lot. I do not plan on making a new storage system today. That is just not in the cards. What I want to do is actually set up some paths, different ways that we can go, and I also plan on doing some stuff with the villagers very, very soon because I still want some more villagers, and that section over there needs to be changed, same as like these farms need to be changed. So we've got a few farm upgrades in the works, but for now we're just gonna get some cobblestone and some mossy cobblestone and some moss and start putting in the rest of this path right here. First things first, I think I need to go and check to see if I still have any more cobblestone over at the dig site where the shop is. Necessary creeper blew up. Why didn't you fix it? It's not that hard to be fixed. What is this? What? Okay, so I mean all the chests are still here. There's still, I mean there's some cobblestone. That's what we need. Amazing. I think what we might do first is create the route that's come out and over here for my main portal that we come into, that I'm gonna expand a little and make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So look, we all know I spend multiple days on recording these things and just a lot of things happen. I get really busy and then I leave things and I don't go back to them and blah 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 blah. Like honestly, it becomes really difficult for me to stay focused on things. I'm figuring out that my ADHD is getting a lot worse and I need to fix it. But anyways, so what I have just came on and decided that I've had a burst of motivation, a burst of energy to do this and finish off this video and stuff. And I am now starting to do the route to come over here, which I have just decided that instead of the path going either side around it, I might just have it that the path runs straight through it, and that when you come through you can either go straight down this way or you can go down the other way from there. But obviously you can still walk around. I'm not going to put things right in the middle here. I'll probably keep the path actually going around the rest of the route this way, but right now I'm just about to build the route going over the top of the portal that I've just made slightly larger, and I will relight, and we're just going to test that it still goes to the ceiling. It sure does. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, let's just make sure that it still links straight back up. Which it does. That's so good. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so because I did some terraforming and we had to get rid of the torches that I had on the ground, so it became really dark over here. And I had a pretty fun idea for some lighting in my base. I am now lighting up my base with flowers. So this is obviously supposed to represent a lily of the valley flower. And I decided to use some frog lights and okay, look, I'm just kidding. I saw that on Pinterest and I am borrowing it from Pinterest. So, if I can figure out who the original creator of that was, I will link them in the description. I severely apologize if I could not, but I found it on Pinterest. I can't take credit for that. I really can't. But anyways, so I'm going to be using this design to light up my base, and there'll be different variants of them, ones with just one hanging off, maybe ones with three. We'll mess around with it a little bit, but this also looks so good with the portal there as well. The finished look of the portal looks so good. I added some purple crystals on there because it's like the portal has seeped through and is creating these crystals. It's crystallizing on the root of the tree, and it just looks so good with the tree there. Oh my god, I am honestly just so obsessed with how this looks, and I can't wait to get more of just this bottom section on ground level done because I want you to be able to walk around and feel like you're a little tiny person walking through a big, beautiful garden forest area, and I'm so excited for it. I really am. But with that being said, this is all I have time for in this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure that you go down and you like and comment and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.